Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we got a quick video here discussing a huge signing that just took place between the Toronto Maple Leafs and William Nylander. We'll talk about this signing, how it affects Toronto Maple Leafs, and the landscape of the free agent market coming up right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here at the Internet Talking Show. Before beginning this video, don't forget to like this video and subscribe down below. We have hit 200 subscribers. Thank you for all of your support. I would never been able to do it with all of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe so we can hit 250 subscribers. We're going to have a quick video here today discussing a major sign that just happened. William Nylander is going to be staying a member of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, we talked a little about this last week. I'll link the video up in the YouTube cards about how there was some rumors going around that William Nylander was nearing a contract extension. It looks like it was going to be a really massive contract extension. The rumored deal was around 8 years at around $11.25 million. Well, the deal is even higher than that when it's finalized. William Nylander has signed an 8-year contract extension with the Toronto Maple Leafs with an AAV of $11.5 million. So that's a massive deal for Nylander, and I think this is one that he definitely deserves. You know, in the offseason there was a lot of talk around what Nylander was actually worth. We know that the Leafs were trying to offer him, it sounded like around $8-9 million, somewhere around there. Nylander wanted over 10. The Leafs weren't willing to do that, so Nylander said that he would go into the season. He wasn't going to sign at this point in time, and he was just going to see if he can sort of earn his contract value, and he has. So far this year, he has 21 goals and 54 points in 37 games. On pace for just over 40 goals. He's probably going to get somewhere around 45, and he's on pace for around 110 points. So he's on fire right now. He's absolutely lighting up the NHL. He's doing an amazing job of getting a lot of points. So Nylander is having a fantastic year. It seems like after Nylander had the fantastic start of the season he did, the Leafs knew they were going to have to bend a little bit to try and make the contract work, and they were able to. So Nylander winds up signing a new deal with the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's a fantastic deal in my opinion for Nylander. It's around market value. I think he would have gotten this if he would have gone to free agency. He would have probably gone around $11-12 million. So I think this is probably a pretty good deal for Nylander, and probably something he would have gone in the free agent market. This deal is 8 years, $11.5 million. It includes a full no movement clause. So the only way he's going to be able to be traded is if he's consulted with it first. So the AAV is $11.5 million. He has a lot of bonuses structured into it. It looks like it's a little bit of a more front-loaded contract, so it's going to be an interesting deal. The Leafs are able to sign Nylander, which is big, so Nylander's not going to free agency. The core four will remain for probably at least this upcoming season. It'll be interesting to see how they're able to keep everyone around, but Nylander, 8 years, $11.5 million. Early on in his career, he was a good 60, 50-point player. He wasn't a $11 million player, but the past 3 years, he's been absolutely phenomenal. 3 years ago, he had 80 points in 81 games. Last year, he had 87 points in 82 games, including 40 goals. And this year, he put up 21 goals and 54 points in 37 games so far. He's on pace for over 100. So I think this is really good value for Nylander. I think he's definitely earned this sort of a contract. Now, it really does depend on how this will work out for the Leafs cap situation first. If it was the Leafs cap situation for this upcoming season, Matthew's $13.25 million extension kicks in for next year. Nylander's $11.5 million extension kicks in for next year. And then Navarro is making 11 and Marner 10.9 for the last year of their deals next year. So you're paying over $46 million to your core four players. And then you're paying over $54 million if you add Riley. So this team's going to be cap strapped a lot next year, and there's still a lot of speculation that Tavares is going to take a little bit of a lower contract next time he's able to get a contract extension, probably around $6-7 million to sort of help the Leafs with their cap situation. But this is going to be a really interesting situation to watch out for. Nylander definitely looks like a really good player, but it's definitely going to hurt that cap situation, and it's going to be interesting to see this offseason how the Leafs are going to sort of work around their team. So it'll be interesting to see, but the core four are all going to make over $11 million next year, except for Marner, who's going to make 10.9. So they're basically all making $11 million, and it's going to be interesting to see how the Leafs work around the roster. But with Nylander now signed, that's a huge deal, and it's going to impact their cap situation. And on top of that, this also sort of levels the playing field for some of the pending free agents. We know that Guentzel is a former 40-goal scorer, an elite-level winger. We know Sam Reinhart's having a career season. He can play center, he can play wing. He gets on pace for around 50 goals this year. We know that Stamkos is a long-time veteran. I know he's probably not going to get as much as those guys, given the fact of his age, but he's still a very, very good top six forward. I think with this Nylander market value, I'm not sure if anyone else is going to accomplish getting $11.5 million AAV on a deal, but I think Reinhart and Guentzel can both get between $10 and $11 million. And I think Lindholm could be in the upper stratosphere of $9.5 to $10 million. So it will be interesting to see. Some also think that this might might affect the Elias Pettersson contract talks with the Vancouver Canucks. It's quite possible that could happen as well. So it's going to be an interesting situation to watch out for. But now we know that Nylander is not going anywhere, and despite numerous trade speculations, speculations that he was going to leave via free agency, Nylander remains, and he's going to stay with the Toronto Maple Leafs for the next 9 seasons if you include this year. So it seems like it's a really good deal, good market value for Nylander. I think Nylander really does deserve this sort of a contract. He'll have gotten this in free agency. It definitely hurts the Leafs cap situation for this upcoming season, but they're going to have to navigate through it with now over $45 million spent between their core 4 players, and it'll be interesting to see how they're able to make this work. So it's a really interesting situation, a really good signing in my opinion for Nylander. He remains a Toronto Maple Leaf, which is what a lot of people thought that he would want to do, and despite all the odds, the Leafs are able to keep Nylander around. So it's a really good signing. I think this is going to work out very well for both Nylander and the Leafs. I think Nylander will continue to be an absolutely fantastic 80, 90, 100 point player for at least the next 4 or 5 years. So really good signing there, and the Leafs now have Nylander locked up, even though that hurts their cap situation for the next little while, and that raises the price tags of guys like Sam Reinhart, Jake Guentzel, Elias Lindholm, and Steven Stamkos, as well as maybe even a guy like Elias Pettersson in Vancouver. So we'll have to wait and see how that affects all of that. But that's what I'm going to talk about for today. Remember to like this video, and if you're late, remember to subscribe down below. We have hit 200 subscribers. Thank you for all your support. I've never been able to do without you guys, so don't forget to subscribe. I also do a blog talking about news, rumors, analysis, stuff like that, so if you check that out, I'll leave a link in the description below, and I can't wait to see you guys all for the next video. See you guys soon.